KVGC News Time, 7 minutes after the hour. Time for a look at the news for a Wednesday, 25th day of April for 2018. In the news this morning, the case against 3 defendants in a confrontation from last year's Amador County Fair that left a man with a broken leg will proceed. Judge Renee Day ruled Tuesday that evidence was sufficient enough to move the case on. In the preliminary hearing, Michael Blake testified that he was confronted by the 3 defendants, Cameron Crocker and Justin Yarborough, both 23, and Victoria King, 19, at the fair's animal pavilion, and that the defendants had yelled at him about animal rights and police brutality, backed him into a corner, threatened him, and then assaulted him when he attempted to push past the 3. Blake's leg was broken during the confrontation and would later require surgery. King and Yarborough were arrested at the scene, and Crocker would be identified later when Blake recognized him on a Facebook post. 2 Amador County Sheriff's deputies who had investigated the case also testified, confirming parts of Blake's testimony. Defense attorneys did ask some limited questions, but did not mount a full defense, such as would be found in a trial. The 3 defendants are now scheduled to be arraigned on May 21st.
Well, the Calaveras County Water District invites community members to provide comments on the draft update of its Local Hazard Mitigation Plan, or LHMP. The purpose to protect people and properties from the effects of hazards by developing strategies to proactively reduce or eliminate long-term risk. To be eligible for state and federal grant funding for hazard mitigation and other disaster recovery funds, federal law requires the district update its LHMP every 5 years at a minimum. CCWD board will hold a hearing to introduce the draft update at 1 this afternoon. The board will provide an opportunity for public comments at the hearing, but will not take action to adopt the update until a later date. Public comments on the draft plan will be accepted until May 11th of this year.
And efforts are underway to improve security and a safe atmosphere at this year's Calaveras County Fair. The fair is currently working with law enforcement to make the fairgrounds a safer venue and have initiated a program called Prepared But Not Paranoid. This program will include current safety measures and policies and some new ones as well. One of the new measures is every ice chest, large bag, backpack, wagon, and stroller will be checked at all gates, including the holding area by the arena. Calaveras County Fair does not permit weapons, alcohol, glass, or aluminum to be brought into the fairgrounds. It's the hope of fair management and law enforcement that the added inspection process will move swiftly and will allow fairgoers a safer venue and a better fair experience.
And Amador County Veterans Service Officer Terry Sanders will be available to assist veterans at the Pioneer Veterans Hall from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. Now, until now, upcountry veterans had to drive all the way to the American Legion Hall in Sutter Hill for help. As part of a 3-month pilot program, Sanders will meet with local veterans in Pioneer the 2nd and 4th Wednesday of the month through June. Now, after that, the program will be reviewed to determine if it should be a permanent part of the county's veterans services. Sanders will be able to help veterans make claims and secure benefits, among other things, as he would working out of his Sutter Hill office. The Pioneer Veteran Hall located at 25115 Buckhorn Ridge Road.
And the Calaveras Community Foundation has awarded $10,000 to Habitat for Humanity Calaveras. The money will be used for licensed contractors aided by volunteers to provide quality home repairs at a low price to the area's seniors. Typical needs that affect safety and quality of life include watertight roofs and windows, replacement of damaged stairs or decks, installation of ramps, paint, siding, and more. Those who qualify may receive subsidies or interest-free financing. Seniors in need of home repair can obtain an application at the Habitat for Humanity Calaveras office, which, by the way, is located in the Calaveras County Senior Center in San Andreas. And that's a look at local news on this Wednesday morning. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, visit our website, kvgcradio.com. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting.